I didn't feel the urge to slap the truth into her right away. That would have been reckless. No, I let the anger sit there, low and slow, like something simmering on the stove, until it condensed into something far sharper. Determination. It all began with the texts. Small things at first. Too many smiley faces from a work buddy named Derek. Late-night emergency conversations that couldn't possibly wait until morning. And then, the gap between us, wider than the concrete foundation of our home. I brushed it off. I trusted her. 7 years of marriage had to mean something, right? 7 years of dumb inside jokes, lazy Sunday breakfasts, and evening dog walks. What idiot would risk poisoning all that over a few harmless messages? Apparently, the kind of idiot who had to watch his wife carefully pack lingerie for a business trip. I noticed as she zipped up the suitcase, delicate black lace she hadn't worn for me in ages. My chest tightened. I said nothing. I wanted to. God, I wanted to. But something in me hesitated. Maybe I wasn't ready to hear the lies. Maybe I wanted proof carved in stone. Or maybe, deep down, I wanted revenge. She left the next morning, pecking me on the cheek like I was just the family dog. Back in 3 days, sweetheart, she said, voice dipped in sugar that made my stomach turn. I stood there, betrayal bitter in my mouth, watching her car shrink down the road. When she vanished, I got to work. Step 1. Confirm it. I wasn't about to set fire to my life over a gut feeling. Her laptop was my first stop. She'd been careless enough to save her email password in the browser. One click, and my pulse hammered in my ears. There it was, hotel reservation for 2. Room service for 2. And an email from Derek. Asterisk looking forward to this weekend. Babe. Asterisk. I felt my hand clench around the mouse hard enough to crack it. But I didn't cry. I didn't yell. I smiled. Not a warm smile. One with edges sharp enough to cut. The game wasn't finished. Step 2. Prepare. I called in sick. 2 days of calls, emails, and a plan so tight it could strangle a giant. This wasn't about just catching her. It was about walking away with my dignity intact. No fake remorse, no cheap bottle of wine could erase this. When she finally came home, suitcase in hand, smelling like hotel shampoo and treachery, I was ready. She smiled at me, and I got away with it smile. And I smiled back. That could make it even sharper and colder. Sweetheart, she said softly, leaning in to kiss me. I stepped back, palm raised. We need to talk. Her smile faltered for only a fraction of a second. She was quick at hiding things. Or thought she was. What's wrong? She asked. I didn't reply. Instead, I held up her phone, which I'd taken from her nightstand before she got home. The screen glowed with an open email from Derek. I watched her complexion pale, her lips parting but producing no sound, like a fish gasping at the surface. You want to explain this? My tone was ice. It's not what it looks like, she stammered. Oh, it's not. I said. So you weren't at the Grand Mariner Hotel with Derek? Her silence was the loudest answer she could have given. I slid my wedding ring off my finger and threw it. Not at her, that would have been too easy. I sent it skittering across the floor, letting it come to rest at her feet like a period at the end of a sentence. Get out, I said, my voice steady though my chest felt like a storm was tearing through it. She tried every tactic, tears, pleading, shifting the blame to me. You've been so distant lately, outright denial. But I didn't flinch. I had the proof, in black and white, and I wasn't about to be convinced I was the villain. When she finally left, suitcase in hand, sobbing, I felt something unexpected, relief. But I wasn't finished. Not even close. Step 3, the fallout. First, I sent an anonymous message to Derek's wife. Yes, he had a wife, complete with every shred of evidence, hotel receipts, screenshots of their emails, even a photo of the two of them I'd found on her phone. She deserved to know. Then I made sure the story reached her parents. They'd always thought she was flawless, the golden child who could do no wrong. Let's see how perfect she looked after learning she'd been sleeping with some guy from accounting. But my masterpiece was the video. Weeks before, I'd installed cameras around the house, officially for security, or so I told myself. They'd caught more than the occasional squirrel. There she was, sneaking into the bathroom to text him, slipping lingerie into her suitcase, whispering "I love you, Tim" into the phone while I slept a few feet away. I edited the clips into a short compilation and posted it, not on Facebook where mutual friends might see, but in a private forum dedicated to exposing cheaters. Within hours, it spread like wildfire. Thousands watched, commented, and shared their outrage. Messages of support poured in from strangers. For the first time in weeks, I didn't feel alone. By the end, she had nothing left. No job, no reputation, and no me. Derek's wife worked in HR and didn't take kindly to the news. As for me, I didn't just survive, I thrived. I sold the house, quit my job, and took off to Europe alone. I wandered cobblestone streets, drank wine under foreign skies, and even met someone who reminded me what love is supposed to feel like. One evening, standing on the Amalfi Coast with the sun dipping into the sea, I found myself smiling again.